you've clicked on this video for a reason, and that's because you want to learn how to use Instagram in order to make money. Okay, specifically a real estate agent, and learning how to actually convert views into appraisals, sales, and into money. So that's exactly what I want to accomplish by the end of this video. So watch this video. Well, look, if you're a non-tech savvy person, but you want to build your skills on social media, then this is the perfect video for you, okay? If you're looking to grow your business substantially, then this is a perfect way to do it. It's using Instagram. And if you do want to get quick results and go from beginner to master, then that's exactly what I'm going to show you, okay? So what are we going to actually go through? Well, first of all, I'm going to show you how to actually use Instagram, because as they say, in order to be a master, you need to study the basics, okay? Next, I'm going to teach you how to optimize your page. What does that mean and why it's important? And lastly, I'm going to teach you how to create great content and how to get thousands and hundreds of thousands of views on Instagram. A lot packed in here today, and I hope you enjoy it, because if you stick to the end, I'm going to teach you what I've learned in 5 years in the next 10, 20, 30 minutes, half an hour. I really don't know how long this is going to take until the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So how do we actually navigate Instagram like a pro? So most of the people that are going to be watching this, yourself, you're most likely going to be using a phone. Now, I'm going to demonstrate how to use this on my laptop, on my PC here, but everything applies the exact same. It all works the same, right? As long as you understand what the actual tools I'm going to be using and features. So the first thing I really want to touch on is I'm just going to go to my Instagram account. And this is the one we're going to be using for today. It's the one I actually use for my business. And here's what it looks like. So by the end of today, you're going to get something similar to this. Hopefully, it could be even better than mine. However, this is what it's looking like at the moment, okay? So the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about the tools that you're going to be using every day. And I want you to know how to use them so that when you do start getting views, you can actually analyze what videos work and what don't. Now, you don't have to be a social media expert, but Instagram makes it really easy for you. So I have this guide right here, and you're going to go to your profile and you go in the... Okay, so here we are on my actual profile, and the way you get to this is okay, so now you're simply going to go on this home page, and from there you just want to click on your profile, which is just here. Now, once you get here, you can see that I've got my profile and it will be optimized, which you will be getting by the end of this video. And you want to just click View Insights. So this feature is specific for when you have a professional account, which I'm about to show you in a second. But this gives you just an idea of the type of videos that are working, what's not, where your viewers are coming from. And the only really important thing that you need to know here is what's working, because I'm going to get into that in a second. But as you can see here, in 90 days, what activities actually, okay? So you've got here, 22nd and 21st, 7 days, 14 days, 90 days, all right? And then it'll tell you, what is your highest ranking video. So that's just something that I believe is important that a lot of people skip over, just because data is just everything, and as a real estate agent, you would most likely understand that and know that. The next one is Instagram stories. Now, Instagram stories are absolutely so powerful. I don't have a story here at the moment, but more importantly is when you make an Instagram story, there's so many things you can add to it. I mean, you can, post something like a recent house you've got up for sale, but the best thing is using your followers in order to potentially make a vote. Do you like this better than that? Do you like this profile photo? Do you like this? Which bio would make it easier for you to find me? Something like that. That's where you can really use it. So if we go back here, what you're going to do is you're going to open your camera and you're going to swipe, or simply you just click the little plus icon, which will be on your phone, alright? And then you're going to select story. So you can take a video, you can take a photo, and you can even choose from your gallery. So if you've taken a photo before of a house and you want to upload that to your store. Now from there, what you want to do is add a sticker. Now a sticker is amazing because you can do many things, okay? You add a URL link to your website, tell people if you like this property or not, rank this property from a scale of 1 to 10, and it's just absolutely insane. So that's what you want to do. And if you do have 10,000 followers, which most likely you don't at the moment, there is a feature that you can use to obviously add the link to your story. So that's absolutely insane, is making those stories. And the best part about it is when you do have a story and you still want to keep that because maybe it was an important event or you just sold a house, you can actually click this right here. And yes, okay, the next biggest thing is posting on IGTV. So IGTV is essentially the same thing. You just press the plus icon and then you can upload a video. It's actually Instagram's version kind of YouTube, and it's a long form content. So essentially what you do is you can upload videos such as a minute long, 10 minutes long, 5 minutes long. I do believe there is a cap, but you can essentially make long form content, and you can even get people to rotate their screen that way that they can actually watch it on a landscape view. So this is very important if you have a property listing coming up and you've got a video that you've used and you want to share it. But I hate when the format is, it's cut off and it's like a square. So what you can do is you can actually rotate it and have it on the side, and then make a little animation for people to turn it on its side. And that's just something that's, I think, really good and feels more native as well, that Instagram is really pushing in order to see more people, which I will get into. And obviously is creating Reels. Reels is probably the biggest thing that Instagram's, obviously videos are more important, and specifically Reels. So the way you actually upload a Reel is simply by going to the bottom of that menu, you click the plus icon, and it's going to be Reels, and it's going to look like this. It's going to look like a little plus icon, and most likely you've already watched a Reel, whether it's even on Facebook. It's very similar to TikTok. It's those short form videos that everybody is chasing. Okay, so these are the basics of what you're going to be using, you know, besides the things of how to post, how to actually edit your photo, okay, stuff like that. I'm assuming you already have some basis of where that's coming from, okay? Now, the next part is going to be actually optimizing your page, which is most likely what you've actually come in. So why would I even want to optimize my page? Well, that's a really good question to ask. And look, the only reason you want to optimize your page is simply this. You want to make sure that you look like a legitimate person, and if you go to follow someone or someone wants to follow you, you don't look like someone that's shady, not trustworthy, and people are more likely to engage or interact or talk to you, is where this comes into play. Having clear communication, if people are interested, is great. So what should people do if they are interested? Do they like your post? Do they click on a link? Do they sign up for an option? I don't know what it is, but you've got to make that clear to people, because most people don't want to think. They just want it to happen in 3 seconds, and then that happens. Okay, so this is when your engagement is going up, and you need to essentially look professional, right? So you're more likely to engage people, and that will more likely lead into a sale or an appraisal. So how do we actually do this, and what does it look like in practice? Well, the first thing you want to do is by actually switching your account to a professional account. So what you're going to do here is go into settings, and as you can see, I've already got a professional account here, but that's not what it's going to look like. Go settings and privacy. If you go here, settings, and then you want to go to, alright, so essentially I've already got my professional account, which is my business account, and I'll just switch back to my personal just to show you what it looks like. Alright, so when you actually come back here, alright, I'm going to show you from the start. So you're going to come back here, you're going to click on the little cog icon, you're going to go to settings and privacy. From here you're going to scroll down to the bottom, account type and tools, and it's going to say switch to professional account. So you can do creator, Just do create and click next, and then from here you're gonna type in what type of category would you want to be associated with this. So you can do real estate, and they've already got one there. Residence, right? Real estate. Very simple. Click done. All right, and that's all done. All right, that's all done for you, and Instagram will set that up. And now that you've got a professional account, you can actually start to make it look professional. So the first thing that I would highly recommend is actually going to your photo and make it a professional photo. As you see, I've got a nice photo that I think looks professional. It's high quality, which is a big thing, and it represents me in a way that I'd like. Okay, so I'm professional. Maybe it could be in a suit. I just have a button up there, and it was a great photo that my friend took for me. So that was very important. All right, and he was a photographer. So maybe if you have a photographer friend, or you get it done really easily, then that's great. It doesn't have to be too professional, but it's just got to be good representation of what you look like. So you can just get a company photo if you have one, and yeah, essentially how you want to look, represent other people. The next big thing is the bio. Okay, so the bio only has a max characters of 150, so you have to be very precise on what you want. So I've got 3 dot points here on usually how I optimize it. Example, helping real estate agents increase your Google reviews, get more home buyers and sellers. All right. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, who are you? When people come to your account, who are you? What do you do? All right. What do you do? And the last thing is, how do I engage? If I'm interested in yourself, what should I do from here? Okay. So that's why I've got helping real estate agents. All right. What do I do? Help real estate agents. Okay. Increase your Google reviews, get more home buyers and sellers, and then I've actually got a free PDF that you can click in the bio, which I put in the URL, and that's what I want people, where I want people to go, right? Like a landing page, okay? The next thing is, when creating your professional account, is you want to go here. You can go to account centers, all right, and this is my account. Okay, so what you want to do is, if you go back, usually there'll be some steps on how you can make a professional profile. Alright, so now if you click here, professional account in the settings bar, this is where you can put your business email, your WhatsApp, even your phone number, or you can even do a text and call me. People just press that button and then you can just call them or text them. So this is all the information that you need to put in. I'm not going to put it in for you, but this is where you do put it. Alright, you got the email right there. You've got your phone number here and a call to action. So I actually have like a little button, whether to call me or text me. I don't have it set up, but you definitely can. And last but not least is just putting some high quality images of a representation of yourself. So for instance, I've got a photo of when I had my graduation with my friends, okay? Even some photos of some family, and I've got that pinned. You want to have, if you have a new account, which you most likely do, 6 photos that show people who you are, right? A personal account, not a business account. It's kind of both, a personal branding, right? So you want to have some personal aspects, but also the business. Maybe it was the first home you sold. Maybe it's your love for dogs. Maybe you love gym. You wanted something personal. That way people can understand, oh, who is he? What's his interests? And you might think, well, some people don't care. Well, it actually makes you more relatable, because the people that like gym and like real estate are going to gravitate towards your page. And that's exactly what you are trying to build here, okay? And that's simply it. So going over it, all you want to do is have a professional photo, have a quick bio, have a quick call to action or some form of communication, and then you want to have 6 high quality images. That's all you need, all right? And something that people can relate to. Now for the biggest piece of information that you've most likely been waiting for, alright? How do we create content, alright? So a while back, I had a goal of getting 1 million views, alright? And it was just on the platform TikTok. Now I did it on Instagram, but I wanted to do it on TikTok. Now what happened is that I just had this insane goal. I'm like, I just want to get 1 million views. I just want to do it. Just always been a goal of mine. I don't know why, but I had it. It wasn't specific to real estate, which I can understand is a different goal. However, it's not impossible. Plenty of people have done it. Ryan Serhant, right? And through that, which was around 4 years ago, right? Almost 5 years ago. And I just remember when I had it, it was insane. It was a great feeling, and I did honestly feel fulfilled. So when I did that, obviously it didn't happen in a week, in a day, but I actually did it within a month. Now, not including 2 years of, kind of social media posting that I did get there. This is what I did learn, and if I could if I could go back to my earlier self in the past and get to that million views quicker, this is exactly what I wish I told myself in order to get there. And I'm telling you, giving the same advice. So the third thing that I learned was you always have to be up to date on the latest trends. And viral things and posts, they go viral for a reason, because there's a trend that's working or not working. If there's a trend that's working, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just use it, incorporate it, and use it into your post. That's all I could say. Always keep on top of trends, especially on social media. And if you're using Instagram, you have to see what is trending on Instagram. Okay, what is being very popular at the moment. All right, as simple as it gets. I can't really talk too much about this because look, you go to news articles, TikTok, YouTube, any forms of social media. Just keep up top onto it. It doesn't even have to be related to real estate. In fact, it's better if it's not, because then you're bringing a broader audience, and that's even better. Okay. The second thing I really wish I could tell myself, or my younger self, would be this: test, 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 and one more thing, test. This goes into regards of paid ads or free, just organic on social media. You just need to test, okay? If you could test, if I could tell myself just one thing, besides the number one tip that I would give myself, is that you don't know what works until you test it. So do it. Just keep posting, make crazy ideas, try something else, because guess what? If you don't do it, you never know if it's going to work. And if you never do it, then you're never going to get more views, alright? So try something new, try those trends, and just do it. And trust me, have fun in the process, because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And this is the last piece of information, and what I want to go away with in this video, which I preach all the time, is just consistency. Consistency. That's it. If you set yourself that goal to get 1 million views, or get a sale, the first sale on Instagram, you have to stay committed. You have to do it. Right? And a great way to put this into your head, or how I think of it, is from Woody Allen, who says 80% of success is showing up. It's a very famous quote. But 80% of success is just showing up. Just do it. Consistency is just showing up. You don't have to get 1 million views the first day, the first month, the first year, the first sale. I don't care. But what you do have to do is just show up. Don't think about, oh, I gotta get a sale, gotta get a sale. Just think about, I'm gonna upload 2 posts a day, every single day, and I won't make a fuss out of it. That's all you have to do. If you want to succeed, you've learned the basics, you've optimized your photo, all you have to do now is create content. This is the only way that I would do it, and create content, okay? And then you would become, getting engaged leads, DMing them. I have a lot more videos and photos, and a lot more videos on that topic, so you can check them out here. However, what you need to do is you simply just need to be consistent, alright? Just show up, just post 2 videos, alright? Or post a day, post a story, a video, a photo, a post, anything, 2. Just post 2. That's all you need to do, okay? Look, hopefully you get it by now, alright? I'm very passionate about this. So if you did like this, please DM me, and I will send you this whole guide right here on how you can become a master on Instagram for real estate agents in 2024. And if you did like this video, please subscribe, because that tells me that you are interested. So without further ado, appreciate you watching and sticking to the end. And don't forget, if you did like this, subscribe and DM me if you liked it. Bye for now.